Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone is staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Welcome for a hobby hangout. Hope you're all doing grand. We're continuing on painting up our Emperor Spheres Space Marines. We are nearing the finish line. So I've got the Dreadnought, the Inceptors, and the banner left to do before we start work on all the freehand for all the chapter symbols and stuff like that and squad markings. But other than that, we are making some good progress. So I'm going to go and keep on working on the green here as I pick up every red. And so let's get cracking on working on these here leaves on the banner. And so if you're joining us, let us know what hobby you're working on at the moment. Love to hear from everyone on what you're all working on. Yeah, slowly getting there with these Emperor Spears. But how has everyone been? What hobby are you all working on at the moment? And then we're going to need some Pallid Witch Flesh to start. Hopefully we'll be able to knock out this banner, and then we can start work on the Dread, which I've started work on. I've got the first base coat of white. It's really, really thin. But then we started just practicing with the highlighting on one of the arms and all that, and it looks pretty sweet. Building your Swamp Cooler Shaman to go with your Bolt Boys. Yeah, Swamp Cooler Shaman with those Bolt Boys, he is good. But yeah, Cruel Boys have been a ton of fun to paint, to play. I've been enjoying them. So just working on the first layer of Pallid Witch Flesh. Yeah, so you're getting into Cruel Boys as well there, Maximus. They're just so nice. I've never really been one for Oryx until the Cruel Boys came out. But yeah. Now we're just slowly getting all of this done. Just tidying up banner. Oh, nice. That is a very, very nice pre-order there. Oh, nice. Going for the big wire mix. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably just going for Cool Boys to start with. Bone Splitters and Iron Jaws. I don't really have an army of either, so... I need my Iron Breaker. Yeah, no, I think you'll be able to find all the bits and pieces. Thinking about getting another Dominion box for myself. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, the Dominion oversupply has been a big thing. $110 per half is pretty standard because people take out the price of the book. $110 is about standard. That's what I paid for the other half of the Cruel Boys that I bought. I paid $110 for them. So yeah, $110 is about right for what you should be paying for half of it. Alright, well that'll do on him for now. So we're going to put another coat down on our Dreadnought. So we're going to do a nice big white sky, not white sky, Corax white. Which I need to grab one. Let's try and find one that's not dead. Nice. That sounds like a pretty sweet deal there, man. Oh, this one's completely sweet. I hate GW white. See if I can bring it back. Got like 20 pot. Although I say I hate them, but I did buy like 20. I had 20 pots of like Corax white because I got a ton of the Mortal Realms magazines when they were $12 for the Mermaid Banshees at half price. So I say they're bad, but also this is me buying having 20 of them. Put that through and then now we're just doing really thin layers of my Corax White. That's my Dread. So yeah, that's fair. It is my relaxant. Be surprised how many people I know that I play with regularly now started about a year ago, if not a year and a half ago, or last year during lockdown. They just got into it, and now are completely hooked in on it. Alright, so now while we wait for that next layer of white to go, I'm going to start filling in doing the wash on everything. Just applying the wash is almost like an inverted highlight. So we're applying it directly into all the recesses, so you can keep that Hoeth blue as the main predominant color in the scheme. Almost exclusively use standard paints. I use very minimal contrast. And so this isn't a blue primer. This is Hoeth blue. So this took a while to achieve, especially on a large model. It just took 3 or 4 really thin coats of Hoeth blue to build up the blue. So I did spray Macragge blue. That allowed me to get a really nice base color down, but it is a lighter blue than the base one. 2 seconds. I'm just going to update something. But yeah, I mostly use like the standard paint range. I think I just prefer over contrast, really. Do use some contrast for certain things, but the vast majority of stuff I do is using the standard paints. Yeah, things like that, cool for contrast, but I just prefer the standard method. And yeah, so just slowly working our way. Got a bit of white on the back of his legs, so we're going to have to touch that up. Use some colored blue. It's annoying. Alright, so we're going to get our small detail brush and we're going to get some blue horror and go around it. And 40k is generally a bit smaller, I think. I think 40k probably about 75%, depending what army you're playing. Could be anywhere as much as 50% smaller model wise. It does depend. Like Space Marines, this is 1,000 points of Space Marines here on the desk, and it's what 15, 16, 17, 18, 21 models. per 1,000 points. 22 models, whatever that is, like, you know, around there for 1,000 points, and that's pretty standard. I can't say I'm too much into 40k. I'm painting this army up, so I can have some games of 40k. So that is my primary reason for painting this up, so I can actually start getting games in. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some 40k games in soon. Once this army's painted up, and once we've got a couple more done for the channel as well. But yeah, so anyone who's watching, what hobby have you been working on lately? Love to hear from everyone what they're doing. Yeah, Sydney's a great spot. There's so many good spots in Sydney to play. I'm good mates with I'm good mates with a lot of the Sydney crew. Like people like AOS coaches out of Sydney and all that sort of stuff. They're all great people to deal with. But yeah, I've been looking into like a lot of other games recently. So obviously, I put a Middle Earth battle report up. My first ever game of Middle Earth was really fun. Yeah, there's a bunch of like Australian creators. Age of Sigmar is really popular in Australia. It's really great, like channels. Like AOS Coach can't go behind can't go far wrong with AOS Coach. I really enjoy measured gaming as well. Guys at Bendigo, it is totally not safe for work. So if coarse language and a little bit of a bogan culture offends you, it's probably not for you, but it is a good bit of fun. So check out Measured Gaming on YouTube as well. They're great. Simon's Order Academy is really good. He's a really good competitive player. There's just a lot. I think at the moment I'm almost overtaking Doom, and then I'll be number 2. Just behind Mr. AOS Coach himself, which is no small feat. Yeah, there's a bunch of people that like it. I mean, I love playing my Gits as well. They're just not getting any love at the moment. But that is what it is. There's always some army that's not getting love. There'll always be someone at the bottom of the pile. There's always got to be. Yeah, Gears are great. I mean, that's how we've built the whole channels like Gears. I mean, it's built off a couple of the old box sets from, what was it called? Battlefield Skull Pass. Is literally where I have my Gits army from. But yeah, I love playing with my Gits. Yeah, I love playing. Like, the Gits are always fun to play with. Always fun to play with. I've never not had a fun game with them. Just gonna check. But yeah, I can't wait for a new Gits book. My big one at the moment that I really enjoy, but they just struggle playing with, is the Beast of Chaos. They really need some love. Oh, Fanatics are great. Like back in Fantasy, they were amazing. They were so much fun. Yeah, Beast are nice and cheap. They certainly do need like a bit of love though with their book. They are definitely not in a good place at the moment. We need to go back to that highest blue. Fix up the back of these legs. Yeah, well, we know we've only got one more tome coming this year. They've already stated that. So we've got these two, and then we've got one more this year. But we do know we're getting Battle Tome updates inside White Dwarf, which I think people can hate on it all they want that it's in White Dwarf. You know, that's a different story. But I like that we're getting them because it means we know now there's 5 armies that are going to have updated rules for the new edition soon, which are going to be obviously Stormcast Kruleboyz. What we expect is either Nurgle or Beast of Chaos in the Chaos Battle Tome that's going to come out later this year. Oh, excuse me. And then we've already got Sons of Behemoth and Slave to Darkness coming in the next White Dwarf. And that Slave to Darkness is this one. So what are we? We're September. And we got October, November, December. If we get another Battle Tome update on that, we could have 8 Battle Tomes updated for the new edition come the end of the year. If we're going to get a Battle Tome update every White Dwarf, which it seems like we maybe are. Yeah, I don't think Nurgle will need it at all. Like, yeah, it's annoying that their rules are maybe split over multiple publications, but they definitely don't need it like competitive wise at all. So now we're just slowly highlighting all the different bits and pieces with our dread. Hades, you never need to be sorry, man. You are nothing but an amazing supporter. Of course. All good, man. Do not stress at all. Just been chatting with Maximus here. Been a bit of a slow night, but it is all good. Just painting up my dreadnought. How are you anyway, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I saw the Hello Knights Raw. I'm pretty keen on that. I like it. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet, man. Just slowly but surely. Yeah, it could be really cool. I mean, look, I'm happy. I want Halo Knights to have amazing rules because I want to see Gardas on the table because Gardas is awesome. Yeah, that's got to be cool. Currently painting my dreadnought. I'm pretty much finished most of the Marines now. I'm just going to finish up, do like some freehand on the banner, chapter symbols. Then I've just got the Inceptors to do, and I've got some cool basing for them because I've misplaced the flight stands. So I managed to find like the exhaust ones where it looks like they've got all the exhaust streams coming out of them. So that should be pretty cool for my Inceptors. And that'll be the 1,000 points of Emperor Spears all done and dusted. I'm actually running out of room. I need to get some more storage space. Because I've got this shelf full, the one above this is full. I'm actually thinking I might have to get like a display piece there to put some more stuff on display there. My cupboard's almost full over there. White armor. Gardas' Halo Knights, the ones with white armor you're thinking of are the Knights Excelsior. Their special thing is they're going to get Paladins as battle line, which I am super keen for. I need like display storage though, because like to make the room. Because the Cruel Boys, I've got to get like some blocks. Yeah, I've got one of those. So yeah, what we know army composition wise so far, we know that so we know that Dracothian Guard are battle line in Hammers of Sigmar. We know that Paladins are battle line in Knights Excelsior. We know that Astral Templars have Vanguard Paladors as battle line. We know that we're pretty sure Evocators are going to be battle line in Tempest Eye. And when you hear that, this has all been in the articles. The Tempest, so Tempest Lords are going to make Evocators battle line, which is going to be sweet. So yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff coming out for Stormcast real soon. Vanguard Hunters are generic battle line now, which is cool. Yeah, but Vanguard, I'm really keen for battle line of. I love Vanguard Paladors, so it'll give me a reason to paint up I think I own about 9 or 12 of them. And we'll get them painted up. Like I say, as you can expect to see a lot of Stormcast battle reports coming out on the channel. Yeah, Paladin battle lines are going to be sweet. I love the Paladin models. Retributors, I've got so many of them. Retributors, Decimators, and Protectors. I've got heaps of them all. So I'm really looking forward to playing with them. Be really interesting because Decimators and the Night Questor dude. No, he's just a cool Night Quester. There's nothing. He was just a cool looking model. The one that came out not too long ago. I've got him. I've got all the Night Questors. Yeah, I can't wait. So GMG will probably have the review up on Saturday. Unfortunately, I'm not a channel that gets pre-order stuff. People should totally go and bug GW and tell them to give me pre-order stuff. No, maybe one day. But yeah, so I'll be watching GMG to get all the rules. And then we'll be pumping out battle reports next week for Stormcast Eternals and Cruel Boys. Before I start doing my own reviews of them. We'll be doing like beginner guide breakdowns and stuff like that. cool thing about Stormcast is, besides the new stuff, I've pretty much got everything. I've just got to paint a few things if I need them, but I do have like all the options pretty much available to me. Yeah, Liberated. Well, we know that they're not going to need different weapon profiles now, so that'll be cool. So that'll be pretty sweet, knowing that we don't need to worry about like what weapon we're holding with the units. Yeah, Astral Templars, that's going to be really popular. Though I think Hammers of Sigma with like the 6-up ward is going within 12 inch of an objective is going to be really popular as well. There seems like quite a few good options for Chamber already. Just reading the very basic rules for them. And so we're just a long and arduous process of highlighting all the armor panels on a Dreadnought. Oh, this is just taking a while to get done. Yeah, in the big yellows, I'm definitely looking at like the big unit of Bolt Boys as a thing. Yeah, it's 40k. It ain't Chaos Dwarves. I don't think it is anyway. I think it's a hammer from like a Chaos Thunder hammer, probably from a new Terminator kit or something like that. Would be pretty sweet. It just looked too futuristic. It didn't look like the Chaos Dwarf sort of tech. But then again, we don't know what Chaos Dwarves are going to look like in the new world. So, be cool if it was Chaos Dwarves, but I don't think it is. And if you're just joining us, let us know what hobby you've been working on lately. Love to hear from everyone in the chat there. It's been a little bit of a quiet night tonight in chat, but a couple of great people hanging out with us tonight. Probably going to head off in a little bit. Go get some sleep, maybe. Oh, we got Angels of Death to watch before that, though. Before sleep happens. Next episode of Angels of Death, I can't wait to watch. Playing Troy. Nice. What was I playing today? I was playing Civ 5, Civ 6, or 5, whichever one it is. Playing Civ, that was fun. I love playing that game. Alrighty, well, 12 hours. Anyway, that's going to be it for the night, hitting up the hour mark, and I've got some stuff I need to do before bed. But thank you all for coming and hanging out and hobbying with me tonight. We'll be back again later in the week, but don't forget to keep an eye on the channel. We should have a ton of stuff coming out over the coming week. So thank you all for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey.